Alright, so we're going to do a little response video for Matt. He got his truck running and going today, so I figure I'd show you what I've been up to. I just got the new alternator put in. This is a GM one-wire alternator. It fits pretty well on the brackets, except that this lower bracket would hit the pulley fan. So what I did for now, at least, is I just kind of put a bolt on 2 brackets just to kind of see if this will work. I might try to weld up something that kind of does what this is supposed to do. My heater cord just started leaking, so I just tied that back in, made a loop out of this. Gotta get it out of the way so it doesn't hit that exhaust. Just for now, I'll figure out how to take care of that in a little while, but she's running pretty good. This alternator does charge. It seems to work pretty well. The battery was nice and dead, so I got it hooked up to the battery charger and letting it charge, kind of figuring it all out. I was having a little bit of an issue with the cooling fan not coming on. I got to fiddle with the wiring there, kind of make sure that works. But it is on now. But it runs pretty good. Sounds good. So while I was messing around with that, that's the coolant from that hose when I disconnected it. I was having a little bit of a transmission leak. It seemed to be dripping approximately from the crossover pipe. So I was messing with the pan. I actually have a new transmission pan to put in. I'm still debating whether or not to do that. But what I think actually happened is the dipstick tube goes down. You can kind of almost see it right down there. Where it goes in, there's an O-ring. And that O-ring seemed to be too small and a little cracked. So I replaced it, and I haven't really had any leakage since. It looks a little wet right now, but that might just be from coolant from that hose. I don't know. She's idling pretty nice. I got some Advanced Auto bed liner to put on it, because the bed could use a nice coating. I can't quite figure out why all these stopped working. Some people say that the clusters kind of go bad because there's some components inside the back that kind of control all of it. Because the temp gauge doesn't work at all. The fuel gauge stopped working. This stopped working a long time ago. And when this stops working, you stop having power to the key, so that didn't work. I do have a voltage gauge hooked it up. I got the tach to work. I have a aftermarket fuel gauge to kind of throw in here just for the meantime till I figure out what's going on with the actual gauges. And then I do have 3 gauges down here. I don't have the middle one hooked up because that's just amp. That's an amp gauge I haven't figured out yet. I have oil pressure and water temperature, so that's pretty good. It's pretty aggressive, but I'm gonna try to get all my stuff out of it and take it down to the gas station just to kind of make sure everything kind of feels like it wants to run right. Yeah, I decided to go with this alternator because I don't know what I did to this one. It kind of stopped charging, and then when I was playing with it, I burned out the voltage regulator. I don't know, I think I hooked the wires up. I don't remember if I was backwards. I did something and I watched it melt the wire inside, and then after that it wouldn't do anything. But I wasn't really getting it to charge before then, so I was probably going to need to replace something. But this seems to work, and we'll see if it keeps working. I might have to replace the battery. It's like 4 years old. It's a marine deep cycle battery. So I'm hoping I can bring it back just by like putting it on the charger long enough, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks.